This was all premeditated. For confronting and recording them the day prior, they clearly retaliated against me for exercising the First Amendment.
Hello, Officer Weatherberg Police Department.
Dude, if you tense up on me.
Wait, tensing up?
Don't be tensing up on me.
Welcome back. My name's Justin, and this is the Random Patriot. And today we're going to do an update video. And today's update's about a pizza delivery guy that we've all grown to know and love out of Jonesboro, Arkansas, who has been in quite the debacle with the police in his area. And I want to do a full-on recap on this video before we get into the update, because I think it's important. So please stay and watch the whole thing. There's a pizza delivery guy named Christian who lives and works in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and he has definitely been targeted by the Jonesboro PD, in my opinion. This all starts with stupid stops made by the Jonesboro PD and has now spiraled out of control. It all begins when Christian is pulled over for driving in a high drug traffic area. Christian is a straight-laced dude, so the drug dog did not get a hit and they did not get to search. Another time, he is pulled over for not using his turn signal 100 feet before the turn, even though according to Google Maps, when I measured it, he actually turned on his turn signal over 200 feet before the turn, more than double what is required. And after what appears to be another failed attempted search of his car, he is written a ticket for not using his turn signal and another ticket for not signing the back of his registration, which is about as petty as it gets. Christian gets pulled over another time for tailing too closely, and he may have been tailing too closely, but the officer who pulls Christian over refers to him by name because he knows who he is, but then arrests Christian for not providing ID within 10 seconds. 11 seconds after asking for ID, he arrests Christian for not getting it out fast enough, even though he already knows Christian's full name. So from my point of view, Christian starts to get a little paranoid, and maybe for a good reason. So now, anytime he sees a cop, he assumes they're there to pull him over, so he just stops. And sometimes he just stops in the middle of the road. So now, even if the cop wasn't planning on contacting Christian, well, they are now because he is stopped in the road. And so that's what I mean when I say this has spiraled out of control. So Christian does upload all of these body cam videos to his YouTube page, The Jonesboro Police Debacle. I'll leave a link. And I decided to make a video about Christian and his encounters with the Jonesboro PD. And the very same day that I published my video about him, a warrant is printed for Christian's arrest for the charges of harassing and stalking. He is arrested at his job the very next day and served 8 no-contact orders for 8 different Jonesboro police officers. So I do a follow-up video on this that included an interview with Christian, but now it's time for me to head to Jonesboro and meet with Chief Rick Elliott, Sergeant Stout, who is one of the names on that contact list, and Public Info Officer Sally Smith. And here I am now. I had a meeting with the chief.
I guess any questions that you have?
I got a couple, yeah.
Yeah, I figured you would.
Are you recording right now?
Yes, ma'am.
I would rather you not record me until we do whatever we're doing on the big screen TV.
Sure, I'll shut it off, no worries.
People blog stuff, they don't check both sides of the story.
So the stalking and harassment is kind of, I am legitimately not sure where that's coming from. I asked him specifically, have you been following them around? Have you been harassing? He says he's never once followed anybody around.
Yeah, there's been reports of them following around on duty, off duty, showed up at their residence off duty.
Really? Was it just to deliver a pizza, or was it?
No, well, one residence, he did show up to deliver a pizza. It's concerning that he's trying to engage officers just to get a video feed.
I am very sure he's doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing.
Well,
but I do find stuff that your officers shouldn't have been doing either.
Such as?
The very first time he ever had contact with your officers, he's pulled out and searched because this is a high drug traffic area. And that's the only reason he's ever given. So I understand, like, what the heck? And then later he's pulled over for not using his blinker 100 foot before the turn.
Well, I went and measured it. He actually turned it on 217 feet before the turn. So he actually did.
Okay.
He was issued a ticket for not signing the back of his registration. And the arrest is from, he was asked for his ID, and I put a timer up, and it was 11 seconds before he was arrested for not IDing after he was asked. And he had it in his hand, and he's trying to give it to him. He says, nope, you're going to jail in 11 seconds. So 100%, he is doing stuff that he shouldn't be doing. He's stopping in front of cops. He's doing stupid stuff.
Sure.
But I kind of see, I don't want to say I see where he's coming from, but kind of, if you're going to get pulled over anyway, if no matter what I do, I'm going to get pulled over, I'm just going to stop. You know, like, I'm not saying that's logical, but that's where he's coming from.
This guy thinks he's being targeted by the police in a town of over 80,000 people and over 135,000 people on any given business day. We don't have time to be worrying about him. He's not a known drug dealer. He's not on our radar for anything other than pulling these stunts, which has caused attention. Why are you doing this? And then you do it multiple times. The officers, we share that information like, this guy's got some issues going on. It's to the point that he pulls these stunts and the officers will turn the other way just because they don't want to make the contact. They're avoiding him when he pulls these stupid stunts. He's still doing it.
I agree with most of what you said. I don't think they're avoiding him because there's just too many stops to say that.
Yeah, but there's been more just turn the other way to avoid the issue. He meets an officer at an intersection. He goes, there they are, harassing me.
That's what I was going to get
There's
at.
a video.
Yes.
ASU officer passing me. There's an officer harassing me. He's got a job that he's up and down a 5-lane road multiple times a day out there on Johnson, going through town making his deliveries. Well, guess what? We're on the same roads.
Can I play this video for you?
Oh, sure.
This is Officer Williams sitting in a church parking lot doing a report.
Okay.
On the 5th of February, Officer Williams is sitting in a parking lot working on a report. He's aware that somebody has just pulled into the parking lot. And Christian approaches his window.
Got nothing for you. I ain't said nothing to you. Matter of fact, I haven't said nothing to you. Yo, what are you doing? What am I doing? Y'all following me around. You're trying to mess with me. Trying to get me fired. No. Like y'all did the last time at Papa John's. No, I ain't That's said exactly nothing what to you. y'all What's did. your name?
I'm not telling you my name because I gotta go back to work. But you know what? I'm getting really tired of this, you know what? I just want
I didn't do anything to drive down this road. You followed me into this church parking lot and got out to talk to me and record, which you can record all you want.
Y'all wait till I'm done and y'all.
I don't even know who you are to watch you.
Okay, officer.
Have a good day. I'm free to go.
I will.
Now, I'm gonna sit here and finish my paperwork. Is that okay with you? Okay. All right. Have a good day.
This is a perfect example. So I do think he was pulled over. So he's talking about the Papa John's incident. That's the incident I was talking about where he was ticketed for not using his blinker 100 foot before the turn. And then he was ticketed for not signing the back of a registration.
What day was that?
What's that?
What date?
It's 2000, it was last year, 2014,
Okay, this is
24.
April 23rd, 2025.
Well, he mentions it to that cop. You're the guys following me around just like he did at Papa John's. What he's talking about is the stop I'm talking about. So my whole point is,
When he says you guys are following me around, he's referring to the police, correct?
I'm on your side on this.
Out of
Just let me finish my
175
statement.
officers.
No, I'm on your side on
Okay,
this.
okay.
So I do think there was a few officers that did a couple bad stops on him, a couple, and so he's just turning it into. And that cop legitimately has no clue who Christian is. I believe that, but I don't think Christian's like, ooh, what the heck? I'm gonna go make this crap up and go get him. I think Christian is like, what the heck? Now they're following me again. I'm gonna get fired from here again. He's wrong to think that.
I think the man has developed some paranoia.
Yes, but I do think it comes from somewhere. It doesn't just come from nowhere. So that's where I want to meet in the middle with you.
Maybe, maybe not.
You should watch the stop where he's pulled over at Papa John's. It's the one that he's talking about for not using his blinker when he clearly was. And you can see that there's 3 cops that have already surrounded him and are following him to his work.
I think it's more officer safety after the shenanigans he's been pulling up to this point. Bigger things in the city of Jonesboro than this guy who's obviously not delivering dope and, you know.
He's working.
Yeah, he's not up to anything.
Productive.
That's kind of why I'm concerned, like wondering where this is all coming from. The big thing that I'm also curious about is where did the harassment and stalking charges come from specifically? Because that's 8 different officers.
The process of elimination. is another one that.
Okay.
When I told you
Where
about
he
that one.
named 5
Yes.
officers.
Can I see that?
So,
The context to it was he sent this after he had been sending multiple videos of officers being killed, videos off of YouTube where people had been killed. And then he sent this the next day with all of our photos embedded in it, which, yes, I am one of them.
Man, that is like right on the edge of. It's not saying that, but I know where you guys live. You have nice homes. Here's a list of names, process elimination.
but he didn't send the list of names, he sent their photographs. No, he sent us photos of them.
So-
And that's what all these JPEGs are up here.
Were these pictures their houses as well?
No, they are of their body cams, like when we gave him
Oh,
the
okay.
FOIAs.
Pictures of
he would
each
just,
other
like,
with the
take
cameras.
a screenshot off.
Can you call up YouTube on there?
Oh, on this?
Yeah, on that computer.
Actually, I would like to show Eccles, Devin Eccles, who is listed, or who
Oh,
he,
go ahead.
he has.
Yeah, go ahead.
Basically, Devin's working off duty at one of our city youth
Yeah, City Youth
ministries
Okay.
as a basically security there, and he decides to go into city youth
On
to
private
confront
property.
on private property
Sees the
Devin
police car.
Eccles, and so he gets banned from this place. Yeah.
He started me a call for a walk up and see you don't mind send me another unit.
Send me another unit. What's your name?
What do you want?
What's your name?
What do you want?
Because I spoke with the chief about
That's
these
fine.
officers
What do you
following
want?
me around, harassing me
What
when
do
I'm
you,
working.
what do you want? What do you want?
You know you have to provide your name, right?
No. What do you want?
You don't?
What do you want?
It's not a part of your policy to provide
What do
your
you
name.
want?
That's not your policy.
Like I said, what do you want?
I'm gonna ask you one last time to provide
You
your
can
name.
ask me as many times as you want to.
That's cool. Okay.
You ask me as many times as you want to.
That's cool. We can take this. I can take this to the chief.
You take that to the chief. Don't come back. Don't come back over here. I will criminally ban you from this address. Matter of fact, come here. Let me, come here. You stay right here. You're not free to go. Come here.
Well, now he's illegally detained. I was on your side till that happened.
You stay right here.
Yeah, why is
Do
he?
you want to take us to criminally ban?
Well, he just had his rights violated, so now I'm on his side.
Talk to him to ask him his name. He won't even provide me his name.
Why are you here?
Do you want him criminally banned from this address?
Yes.
Okay.
Come here. Come here.
You cannot illegally detain me.
Your ID.
You about to
Okay.
lawfully arrest me.
Your ID.
You are lawfully detaining me
Yeah,
right now.
well, his rights were violated. He has no right to detain him. I'd say the cop's doing 20 times worse than Christian ever did. Christian asked for someone's name, and now he's taking away his rights and taking his freedoms away and taking him to jail, putting something on his record.
You are lawfully detaining me right
The
now.
cop is in the wrong here.
I got one to tell you.
The cop should have just said, "My name is blah blah blah, sir. Have a great day," and it would have been done.
You have no business here. This is an after-school program.
I'm here to
After
talk
school,
to you, officer.
why are you here to talk to me?
I
You
just
have
told
nothing to
you.
talk to me about.
I
What
just
is your
told
name?
you what I'm here to talk to you about, officer. I just told you what I'm here to talk to you about.
So what crime had he suspected him of committing to detain
You
him?
don't need to know my name.
That is your policy. Your
Trespassing.
policy is to.
No, that was after. And trespassing isn't a crime.
He goes into this private property. He has no
So,
child there.
well, how trespassing works is you tell him to leave, and then he has a chance to leave, but he hasn't committed a crime by being asked to leave and then leaving.
L-E-Y?
If he comes back, now the crime's committed. You can't just detain people and get their ID because they were asked to leave somewhere. So you just showed me a Fourth Amendment rights violation. And you don't even realize it, and that's what's scary. And I'm not trying to come at you guys, but that's what's scary.
Okay.
You know, I probably leave on the car real quick.
Leave him in the car.
I mean, I don't think we need to watch the rest of this, right? He's just being arrested.
Could I ask your name, officer?
So do we understand what we need to be able to detain somebody? No, I...
Even arrested off this? I don't think he was.
Yeah, well, just being detained is you just took away his rights and his freedoms because the officer had his feelings hurt. Whenever he could have just said, "My name's blah blah blah. Have a great day." Kill him with kindness, and it's over. And I'm not even saying he had to do that, but he should have. But even if he didn't, then just let him leave. The dude was leaving. Why do I need to now call you back over here to arrest you and escalate? We're supposed to be peacekeepers. What happened to keeping the peace? What peace was kept right there? He had his Fourth Amendment right completely taken away because the cop was mad that he was asking for his name. There's no reason for it, I agree, but it's not illegal. And even if he was asked to leave beforehand, that's still not illegal because he was leaving. So no crime has been committed. You can't detain somebody without a crime. Period. It's reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. You wanted to prove your side, but you're actually, well, what scares me is you unknowingly just showed me that. You don't even realize what you just showed me. Like, let's show him this.
In this case, I mean, I'll be happy to put my 2 cents in there on that. He doesn't know Christian Mobley. He doesn't know him. He doesn't know what he's capable of.
It doesn't matter if you know him or not.
Let me finish. He doesn't know what he's capable of. He doesn't know if he's going back to his car to get a gun, to go in there.
Put the officer safety stuff aside. That is.
I'm talking about the kids. Justin,
he is leaving. Then follow him over and make sure he leaves. That you can't take your rights away because something might happen later.
But we don't know that he's leaving.
So you can't just go start detaining people because maybe they have a gun in their car.
He's making sure when he goes to the car, he's going to criminally ban him so he doesn't come back. With a possible firearm. We don't know if he's there to see the kids.
You can do that.
We don't know if he's there to see one of the workers. We don't know if he's there to harm someone else.
You don't know anything, and so you're just going to.
That's why there was further.
And so a hunch took his rights away. But you don't get to detain someone while you investigate. You need that articulable suspicion of a crime, then you can detain. And without that, you don't get to go detain on a hunch, and then I'll find out later. That's not how it works.
But with the unknown, with Christian Mobley.
It's not
I
unknown.
100% agree.
Unknown is exactly my point. Unknown. What's the crime? Unknown. So then you have no crime. Unknown, brother.
So you would volunteer.
This is how cops try to justify their actions because you guys make up scenarios in your head that's not. The chief even said this guy is not a threat to anybody.
No,
we all know he's not a threat.
Back at 2020 vision, he's not.
And you had even back then you had no reason to think. Me asking for your name 10 times does not. Where does that connection go to? He must have a gun in his car, and I better detain him. And even if he had a gun in his car,
Justin, you're smart enough that you know that officers have to face realities.
But you got to follow the law too.
Absolutely, but
So you don't get to detain somebody on stuff on unknown. You never get to detain somebody on unknown, ever. And every time you did that, you violated somebody's rights. And I want you to go home and think about that because you've done it a lot. I can tell.
I have.
Yes. The way you're arguing for it.
I'm talking about him. I'm talking about him.
He's still coming up with that. He's saying he's been harassed. Like, if you just do your business, and now that the judge said, "Hey, quit having contact," well,
that should take care of a lot of it.
He should take care of it. He should be doing whatever he's doing. We're doing whatever we do. And there's some things that popped up here I've not seen before that are teachable moments that we'll work on.
Thank you.
My message to Christian Mobley is Jonesboro Police Department is not targeting you by any shape, form, or fashion, by any means.
And so after that meeting, Sergeant Stout did invite me on a ride along, and the chief did approve. He took me to all the different places in Jonesboro that we see in Christian's videos where he's being stopped for this or for that. He also made sure to tell me after that we did drive by Christian's house as well.
Just want to let you kind of tell you what happened today at that meeting. PT Cruiser stop I brought up, like you were pulled over and searched for driving through a town or an area of town that's known to have drug traffic. Like that's not a reason to stop or search anybody. So I brought a lot of this up. And I'm going to be completely open and transparent with you that they showed me some stuff as well that I felt like you were in the wrong. So I do feel like you did some things that weren't in the right. But, and I made this point very clear in the meeting, I feel like they started it by stopping you for all this stuff. And I can kind of see where your mindset is. If I'm going to be stopped anyway for some dumb shit, if I'm getting pulled over for not using my blinker 100 foot, when I use it 200 foot, I'm going to be pulled over no matter what I fucking do. So if I see a cop, I might as well just stop on the fucking road. So I'm kind of with you on that, honestly, but there was a few things where I'm like, I don't know why. I would hope that they didn't fabricate this email address and send themselves an email like this, but I also would hope that you wouldn't.
That's a fabricated email. Who the hell would send a kill list to a fucking police department? I don't know where the fuck they live at. Send me that email. I want to see it for myself. I don't know where these people live at.
So you are saying that you did not send this email?
That's a fabricated email
I'm going to show all of this, and I'm going to show you saying that it wasn't you, and that's just, I mean, I can't prove one way or the other, but I wanted you to at least have the opportunity to say, yes, I did do that, and here's what I meant, or no, I didn't, or whatever.
This department has cost me so much money, and they mess with me so much to where it's made me really angry. It's brought like the worst side of me out, and that's pretty much it. Somebody keeps fucking with you for almost 2.5 years, targeting you for almost 2.5 years. Who ain't gonna get angry? And that's all you can do. It ain't like you can fight a police officer. It ain't like you can arrest him or do nothing to him. Only thing you can do is talk to him.
After being fired from Papa John's, I found a new job as a delivery driver with Marco's. Marco's Pizza is located in Jonesboro, Arkansas, and is the only pizza shop that delivers to Brooklyn, Arkansas, which is a small town approximately 10 miles away. Holman Street is the main road I would always take when making deliveries to Brooklyn, meaning I would always have to pass the Brooklyn Police Department. While making deliveries to Brooklyn, I would begin to encounter Officer Woodley. Officer Woodley was formerly employed by the Jonesboro Police Department and is now an officer with the Brooklyn Police Department. This is Officer Woodley. He's the only officer who drives the K9 unit. This night, I was making 2 deliveries. After dropping off the first delivery, I come to the stop sign. As I'm sitting at the stop sign, I can see Officer Woodley to my left, so I wait for him to pass me. After making the second delivery, I come to the stop sign. While at the stop sign, again, I can see Officer Woodley to my left, so I wait for him to pass me, and then I head back to Marco's. As time went by, these tactics continued, and more Brooklyn officers joined in. So now, I finally decided to confront them, face to face.
Hey man, how's it going?
Is there a reason why you always follow me around when I'm coming here to deliver?
I wasn't following you, that's in front of you.
No, like the last time you followed me down all the way down that way?
I usually drive up and down 49 highway.
Is there a reason why you always follow me around when I come here to deliver pizzas?
Well, you just happen to be in front of me.
Nah, it ain't a coincidence. It's intentional. Because I just saw your guy right there.
You just talked to him?
I just saw him.
Where'd you see him at?
He cut me off.
He did?
Yeah, he did.
You got that on your camera?
Yeah. What's your name anyway?
My name's Chris Ayers.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
When I come here to work, you probably should leave me alone. You know that?
I haven't been harassing you, sir. I
Okay.
didn't even recognize your vehicle.
Oh, sure you didn't. Sure you didn't.
I don't know who you are, sir. I'm sorry.
You know exactly who I am.
No, I don't.
Okay.
Have a good day.
Yeah, you too. Yeah, what's your name? What is your name? Is there a reason every time I come here? Is there a reason every time I come here I always see you? Or you always cutting past me? Is there a reason for that?
First time I've seen you.
Yeah, sure. All right, man. You can play this game all you want. This is Officer Laster. I just saw him 10 minutes ago while making the delivery to a Brooklyn customer.
Is there anything else I can help you?
Stop bothering me when I come here to work. They don't know or have never seen me. But listen carefully to the dispatch radio. The first officer is clearly talking about me.
This camera filming me and Rodney and asking us about
Is there anything else I can help?
This camera filming me and Rodney and asking us about
Is there anything else I can help?
By this time, they know I'm the closing driver. They see me all the time late at night, making deliveries to Brooklyn. I guess this night, they had retaliation on their minds from recording them the day before. I'm now on US 49, heading straight towards Brooklyn, trying to complete 4 deliveries. Ask yourselves, why are 4 Brooklyn police units sitting on the side of the highway with their lights going for no reason? What traffic stop is being conducted? Where's the car they pulled over? I've just finished my first delivery of 4, and now I'm on my way to the second customer. I'm now driving on US 49, heading back towards Jonesboro to complete my second delivery of the night. As I'm heading back towards Jonesboro, I can see lights on the right side of the highway. Again, the same Brooklyn police unit sitting on the side of the road. Doing what exactly? Ask yourselves, why are their blue lights activated? What traffic stop is being conducted? Where's the car they stopped? Guess it's just a coincidence. I know they're up to something, so I pulled to the side of the highway to let them pass me. Officer Simon is now on my left side, and Officer Whitley is behind me. Officer Simon is in front of me, and Officer Whitley is behind me. Officer Whitley now activates his blue lights and pulls me over. This was all premeditated for confronting and recording them the day prior. They clearly retaliated against me for exercising the First Amendment.
Hello, Officer Weatherburg Police Department. How we doing?
Yeah, what?
Reckless driving. Get out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not.
Get out of the vehicle for me. Come out of the vehicle. Place your hands up here. Place your hands up here. Place your hands up here. Dude, if you tense up on me.
Wait, tensing up?
Don't be tensing up on me. Call 1011. First people. You're under arrest.
We're doing second.
Okay, get in jail.
Alright.
Have a seat.
Officer Whitley is the arresting officer who orchestrated this entire plan.
Back.
I got it all on camera.
Good. Lovely. fooled me? Yeah. Yep. Leave his vehicle alone. I don't know how many cell phones we gotta have. That's that Christian Mosby guy from Marcos.
Again, this was all premeditated and planned. How do they know my name? They never asked for my driver's license, and I never told them my name. So how do these officers in another town, 10 miles away from Jonesboro, know who I am?
The what? The Mosby guy, Christian guy from Marcos?
Yeah. Now watch as they all gather together to fabricate a lie for the body cams. Law enforcement in Craighead County are true domestic terrorists.
So we come off the traffic stop, he pulled over under the shoulder. We got off the traffic stop. He come flying up behind him, driving reckless, throws something at his vehicle.
I never threw anything out of my vehicle. When he approached my vehicle, I clearly rolled my window down. Again, they lie with no remorse.
And then pulls off in here and tries to do some kind of weird little turn here, so he's gonna go for reckless driving.
I don't know what he threw at me, dude, but
This is Officer Simon. He's a liar just like Woodley. He's Woodley's right-hand man who helped him orchestrate this plan of retaliation for recording him at the fuel station the day before.
it was like, first I thought he was going to hit me because he slowed down and sped up, and I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's
I called
the
it
one that follows Jonesboro guys around.
Yeah, well, he's going to jail tonight. He can go to jail and get his vehicle towed. You wait for the tow truck?
Huh?
You wait for the tow truck?
Yeah, I'll wait for the tow truck.
Yeah.
This is Craighead County, and law enforcement in this county are low IQ idiots. Craighead County law enforcement are the faces of domestic terrorism.
Man, that was dumb. You see anything like, it was some kind of liquid, man. I don't know what it was. Probably a drink.
One of the units out in Brooklyn provide me with the tag number.
It's going to be Boy Adam Union, 6'5" Tom. I don't know, man. That was... He's got a back seat full of pizza. Yeah.
This is a Craighead County Sheriff's deputy. I don't know his name, but this is my 4th time seeing this deputy in Brooklyn, Arkansas.
I'd call Marcos and tell him he did that stuff with the...
The one on Joshua Johnson.
He said, don't touch my truck. You might want to follow him.
Dispatching the 22.
We got one by name and date of birth after the call.
Body shot felon, that's your vehicle.
What?
Body shot felon.
You said I'm what? Reckless driving, huh?
Charged you with disorderly conduct, following too closely, speeding, and careless and prohibited driving.
You said what?
Careless and prohibited driving too close, speeding, and disorderly conduct.
Disorderly conduct?
Yep.
How?
Throwing a Pepsi at your vehicle at a patrol vehicle.
Throwing a Pepsi?
Yeah.
Where?
Throwing a soda or whatever you threw out the window.
I didn't throw nothing out the window.
Argue that in court.
Okay.
Have a seat.
So you just made up a bunch of charges, huh?
Yeah, if that's what you think, man. I'm not gonna argue with you about it.
After bonding out of jail and picking up my car from impound, I discovered that they had ripped my dash cam out of position. But it doesn't matter. They forgot to remove the memory card. This was all retaliation from exposing the Jonesboro Police Department to the world. and putting them on social media to be embarrassed by the public. But for me, I'm not worried. The truth will prevail. After all these cases have concluded, I will do my job and file the lawsuits and hold them all accountable in federal court. In the meantime, I'm just going to relax and wait until it's time to take this matter to federal court.
So Christian has court dates for this stop and other stops all in December of 2025. However, his court dates for the harassment and stalking charges against the Jonesboro PD have been moved to 2026. And I have been asked by his attorney to come testify about the video that I made with the chief and the sergeant. So we'll see what comes of that. And I will keep you updated, but only if you're an America lover and you hit that subscribe button.